Hey YouTube, it's Shamila. I'm just making a video about Empire Beauty School. This is my first week. So far, so good. I want to tell you guys primarily about my first day and a little bit about the past couple of days. I'm going to try not to make this video too long because I have several other videos I need to make today, because I generally am always busy after school with work or dance or life, you know. So anyway, I didn't have anything to do after school, so I said I'm going to make these videos, I'm going to eat, do my homework, make some tutus for show I'm in, and go to bed. So, let's see. First day was Monday, July 11th. I got there at about 8:50. I went in, clocked in. Then I was escorted upstairs to our classroom. That is where we introduce ourselves. We met the instructor. She's super awesome, super hands-on. She's very much about her business, and she's a goofball. She loves to have a good time, but she's very, very strict on respect, which I love. I love being in an atmosphere where people get along. Now, I'm not saying that, there's never conflicts, because there are. When you have people, period, in one building, not all personalities are going to click. Not all vibrations are going to be on the same level. So, with that said, nobody's always going to get along. So anyway, we introduced ourselves, met the instructor. The first 3 that arrived at school got to leave and get facials and back facials. They just left the classroom. They went downstairs. Yeah, and so then the 2 of us that were left, because there was 5 of us there that day. We have 6 ladies in our class, including myself. And so we got to open up our kits, and that was really exciting. We have so many things in our kit. We actually have 2 kits, and one has about 50 items in it, and then in our makeup kit has about 25. So 75 items we got in one day, which is a lot. It's a lot. But I was super excited. And then after we were done, doing our checklist, making sure we had everything, the other ladies came back, which was like 2 hours later. It was really long. And then the 2 of us that got to open up our kit first, we got to go down and get facials and back facials. And then the ladies that were back in the classroom got to open up their kits. So by the time we came back, it was kind of like playtime, honestly. Our instructor gave us an hour to just do whatever. So we all got our eyebrows done, because there are some students who are graduating this week. One graduated today, and I think the others graduate tomorrow. There was 3 of them graduating. But yeah, so one did all of our eyebrows, and then we got to witness a woman get her vajayjay waxed. She got a Brazilian, or some people call it a Hollywood. But yeah, I was not expecting to see that on my first day. That was a lot for my first day. It was awesome, being able to be there. I never in a million years would have thought that I would want to do waxing. But after seeing them do so many waxes, I saw a girl get her armpits waxed, another one got her legs waxed, another one got her Brazilian, you know. I don't know, just seeing it, I was like, I can do that. Yeah, and it's a great money maker at that. Like, everybody wants stuff waxed. We're going through this stage in society where no hair is allowed. So, yeah. So my first day went great. We did do a little book work, probably about an hour, and then it was time to go. We touched on the history of aesthetics, which goes back to Egyptians and Romans and Greeks. I wrote down this little note that says, Cleopatra got lactic baths, which is a great exfoliant. Lactic is milk, so her skin was always nice and soft and moisturized, rejuvenated, and supposedly that's one of the things that kept her looking so young for so long. I wrote down that the second Monday of the month is Family and Friends Day, which means they get to get discounts on top of, Empire's already discounted prices. Repetition is key, which is very, very accurate. The more you practice something, the better you'll get, and the more you need to continue to practice, because there is always room for improvement, even when you've mastered something. We got our locker combinations. We got consultation forms for when we are working with clients. They tell us that we're only able to park in double yellow lines. So the white lines and the blue lines are for elderly people or handicapped people. We do have a lunch break every day, which is only 30 minutes, and it goes by super fast. But I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, we can only drink water in the classroom. Oh, and like if you miss a class, the only days you can make it up on is Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and you can only stay 1 hour after. So if you missed a 7-hour class just for one day, you're gonna have to build that up. It's crazy how that works. Anywho, okay, let's see. July 12th, which was Tuesday, we learned about this 4-layer mask that's made out of seaweed. So I just wrote down a bunch of notes about that. We learned about the 3 facial massage techniques, which are, and I really hope I don't get this wrong when I say it, effleurage, petrissage, and percussion is what I'm going to call it. The other name for it is Tapotement? Something like that. But anyway, yeah, that's that. So then I wrote down the steps for the 4-layer mask. It's a really cool mask. So you put the first layer, well, there's 4 layers, but you put the seaweed portion on. I think that's the 3rd one. And then right after you put that one on, you put this kind of like it's not concrete, but supposedly it like gets so heavy on your face that it basically feels like it. So, but it's like a white layer, and you just put it on your face. The seaweed one, you can do your neck, like down to your neck. But it's really cool. And then when you take it off, you just rock the face, and then the mask like just comes off, and then you got like a mask. I'm being so corny right now. And then you take the green layer off. It's really cool. I can't wait to do it. I think we do it the last week that we are upstairs. On Tuesday we did. Is that right? On Tuesday we watched a girl give a foot treatment. So I wrote down all the steps for that so that I could remember. I wrote down that we have to do 4 minutes for every procedure per foot, if that makes sense. 1 towel per procedure, basically for each foot. Green Bottles cleanser. Then we use a towel to clean it off. Exfoliant. We use a quarter size of that. Take a towel, clean it off. There's 2 different types of treatments we can use. One's called treatment, the other one's called cool. One is like more water-based. The cool is more water-based. The treatment is thicker. Then we use a pearl mask. It's called a petty mask. And then we take a towel and clean it off. And then we put lotion on. And then we're done. While we're doing foot massages, or foot treatments, I should call it, while the petty mask is on the feet, we also do hand and arm massages. Alright, and then yesterday, which was Wednesday, I only wrote down a few things because we were pretty busy. We did hand-foot treatments ourselves on our classmates. There was only 4 of us yesterday. So 2 of the girls were missing. And then, yeah, so we did hand-foot. My hands worked. Sorry. So yeah, and that went really, really good. We all did pretty well. And then, teacher just talked about how there's a need for black skincare specialists, and that made me feel good because I'm like, hey, here I am. I'll be graduating soon in like 5 months. And then she said that now it is legal to do services on like mobile trucks. But like if you're parked somewhere on like a private or public lot or something, you have to have a permit or something like that. But I guess if it's on like a private lot, then you wouldn't have to. Today we talked like the whole first part of the morning. We covered chapter 5 of our book, which was probably 25 pages long, and it seemed like it dragged on forever. Like that's 3 hours on one chapter. But it's a very important one because on our state board test, it talked a lot about, health procedures, infection control. So that's what chapter 5 was all about. And then we did facials on classmates today, which I need a lot of work on, I feel. She said, our teacher said that she's going to let us know how we did tomorrow. So yeah, and then this is the book that we're working out of. I love this cover so much. She's just like so beautiful and powerful. Her eyes are like, bam, look at me. So yeah, that was that. I have my first test tomorrow. I'm really nervous about it. Fingers crossed. For whatever reason, I always have like really bad test anxiety, but I typically do pretty well, so hopefully it'll remain that way. So yeah, this video was a lot longer than I expected. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I promised you guys I would make a video about school, so here it is, about the whole freaking week. But yeah, so you guys have an awesome day. Thanks. Bye.